Welcome to the platform.
The show where we do stories with no thought whatsoever.
Yeah.
My name is Kevin.
My name is Ryan.
Yeah, thanks for... We can't.
We can't?
I don't think we can.
But they would understand. Will you understand? I think we've cultivated enough of an audience.
Yeah.
How many people watch this show, right?
I don't know. Yeah, give or take, like, out of 5.
That's good. It's
Five,
that's a good
5 or
metric.
so.
They'd understand.
Yeah. To all you, hello, my name is Kevin Eastman. I have a lot of facial hair. And I'm going to be fully devoted this episode to making as many jokes as possible.
Hello there. My name is Ryan Keneal.
Did you almost forget my name?
No, that's how I talk.
Okay. Why are we yelling?
I don't know why you're yelling, but I'm being very calm. Kevin. My name is Ryan Keneal. And I am really talented, smart guy who is like crazy good at acting and sound.
You're very kind. Thanks for joining us.
Also can't grow a beard worth shit.
That's true. Thank you for joining us for today's episode. As per a promise made last time, we're keeping true to our word, and we're reversing the established dynamic of the show.
Yeah.
So why don't we do a little bit of banter?
I think that would be a really good idea.
Yeah, let's do some banter. Let's do lots of banter.
Let's move on.
No, I feel like we should...
Yeah, okay,
This
what do you want
is
to talk
great.
about?
This is so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's really hilarious.
This is the funniest thing we've ever done.
We're what? 12, 13 episodes in? We're already doing meta commentary.
Yeah.
People love this.
People love this. People love us, and we love you.
I love you so much.
I love you. Thank you.
Please let me just talk to the children, please.
Yeah, let's do lots of banter. I had a great day. I'm really cold.
Yeah?
I'm really cold.
Why are you cold?
Because I don't know. I wear lots of layers, and it doesn't help.
Yeah.
And I'm sniffly.
That's
This is just rehashing last episode.
We are literally just rehashing last episode.
Yeah.
But it's pretty meta commentary, and people love that.
Nothing's funnier than meta commentary, and I fucking hate this. I can't start the episode because I just love banter so much.
Well,
it's just my favorite thing. I just love banter.
I think that we should start the episode.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't know. Do you want to start the episode?
No, I don't. I just want to keep talking to you.
I'm going to start the episode.
Oh, fine, if you must.
Can you open my phone?
Yeah, your phone.
I don't know your
your password. Yeah.
I'm gonna get ourselves a little suggestion.
Please do.
What would you? No, wait.
Just tap anywhere.
Just tap anywhere.
I would say if I knew how the app worked.
Okay. So
Ryan.
Kevin. So I'm gonna tap it away, and we'll see what we get. Are you ready?
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
What do we have?
Ogre.
We have a suggestion of a character, and the character is Ogre.
Yeah, that's our suggestion. The
Okay.
character is an ogre.
A little bit similar to our previous suggestion of orc.
Well, not really.
But we're professionals.
I'm a really big professional.
You're
The size of my commitment to professionalism is massive.
Yeah, and the size of my commitment to you is, I don't know, average. Say average.
Yeah.
Average.
That's reasonable.
Okay.
You shouldn't have unrealistic expectations.
No, neither should you listening at home. The title, because I always do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so the first word of the title is, look.
Out.
Here
comes
my
ogre.
God damn it. God.
What's the matter?
I was assuming we would... No, nothing's fun. I'm going to do a silly joke. Your mom. Here we go. Or start... No, I always start. So, we begin. And we're making our way through a not a forest,
Nope.
not a swamp,
Nope.
not all these things you would assume. We're flipping the script today.
Yeah, we are.
We're making our way through the ocean.
Holy shit!
Strap in, everybody. I feel the energy moving through my tendons.
That's good.
We're underwater. There's bubbles floating by. Wonderful Foley, Ryan. Thank you.
No problem, Ryan.
We're floating by. There's water floating by. There's a fish, and the fish swims by the camera and looks at it for a second and is like, ooh, and then keeps swimming. And then we go through some seaweed and and we go past some coral, and then finally we land upon an underwater sort of clearing, a glade. We are in a kelp forest. We're in a glade, and the light is shining in through the water, and there's a really cool rock in the middle, in the center of this clearing, and we zoom in on the rock, and then the fractured light coming through the waves is glistening upon it, and it looks beautiful.
And just beyond the rock, around the corner of it, we can see that this rather large, substantial rock is actually some camouflage.
Oh.
The rock itself is not of a stone material.
Oh.
The rock itself appears to in fact be a clever little disguise for what we all know to be a sea ogre.
A soger.
A soger.
Or an E. An OE.
Oi?
Yeah, keep going.
Oi? Anyhow, Oi stands there.
Is that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, his name's Oe.
Oi? That's so cute. Anyway, so
He's a cute ogre.
He's a cute ogre.
We're flipping the script on everything. This is the cutest ogre you've ever seen.
Got little dimples in his face.
The cutest, everybody knows the cutest facial feature is the dimple.
Tell me more about this cute ogre.
This cute ogre named Oe stands at about 2 feet tall.
Oh my god.
He's a little guy. He's a little wet boy, and he's underwater. He's blue, like the ocean, for camouflage, because camouflage is very important to Oe. And he's hunched under this boulder, this small boulder. Mm-hmm. And he's hunched under there, and he's in the fetal position, which is how he always sleeps, and he's snoring, and it sounds like this. Because he's underwater. You forgot already, didn't you? Because of our magical storytelling abilities. We're underwater. It's like SpongeBob.
So then, as we see him sleeping, we see the bubbles come out of his mouth.
Yeah. And also his butt.
And also his butt.
It's me, Kevin Eastman. The funny part of this podcast.
Oh wow! I've never felt so much pressure. We hear a little sound, a shifting of the sand, as slurping serpentine up towards the sleeping ogre is a large eel.
Oh.
The eels with its huge, spiny, toothy mouth grins at the ogre.
And the eel, in the eel's mind, we hear a voice, and it says, I've tried to eat you many times, Oe, the ocean ogre, but today I've caught you unawares. Finally, you're going in now. You're going in my tummy. Get him, Mike. You're going in there.
The eel opens its jaws just as a bubble goes from the mouth of Oli into Oli's nose, causing him to hiccup and awaken. Oh, jeez. Whoa. Oh, hello there, Morgambador.
And he's staring into like the jaws of this eel that is opened like almost a full 180 degrees with like thousands of razor sharp needle like teeth.
Is there something you need from me?
And Morgambador immediately closes his mouth and he goes, "Oh no, nothing at all." And as Oe the ocean ogre stands up from his fetal position where he was sleeping, it's revealed that he's so muscular. he's jacked as hell. He's got veiny sort of biceps, and he's swollen and huge.
It's like untoned.
He's untoned. He's got a natural. He's bulking rather than cutting.
He's more sumo wrestler than bodybuilder.
Yes, but it's implied from his very wide and imposing physique that he could and has defeated Morgambador on many occasions, and Morgambador is immediately like, "Ooh, nothing that I'm sorry, did I wake you?"
Oh, well, you might have. I mean, I did a little hiccup. And I really don't know. Is there something you needed from my house?
Oh, no, of course not. I was just stopping by to say happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday. Okay, I better leave now. And then he turns and he starts to swim away.
Oh, well, that's so nice of Morgambador. I think maybe I should go do a little something for Morgambador for being so nice to me.
And as Morgambador swims away, he thinks, "You cursed Oe. He always awakens at the most inopportune times for me to consume his succulent form. But perhaps today is the day. Perhaps today's the day I will finally eat him.
Eat his what?
His butt. It's me, Kevin Eastman.
Wow.
The funniest part of the body for an eel to eat.
No,
The butt.
Kevin Eastman's really killing it.
Yeah, he's really batting 100 over here. And as the eel swims away, he begins formulating plans for how he will trick the very muscular Oe into becoming his next meal.
Meanwhile, Oe steps forward into an abandoned treasure chest.
Yes, and he begins his morning routine that he always does when he wakes up.
Oh, well, first things first. And Oe reaches for what looks to be the husk of a shrimp.
Yeah.
And he uses the tail of the shrimp to pick his teeth.
Oh, that's nice.
Get all that gunk out, Oe.
The gunk floats away because, again, we're underwater, don't forget.
Oe then maneuvers over to the mirror, and he takes...
The mirror? What mirror?
He's in his bathroom.
Oh, okay. Silly me.
Yeah. He's in a bathroom. He's got his little shrimp pick. Then he goes over to a mirror, which is really just a big old, plate. It's like a big shiny plate.
Okay, a big sunken plate. Cool.
A big sunken plate. And he grabs some residual water from around, and he cleans his face with the residual water.
Okay, so is this the equivalent of Oe cleaning his face with air?
No. He's cleaning it with water.
Cool. Good to double check these things.
Oe then moves over to his little kitchenette, which is, of course, just like a like a jewelry box.
Okay, go on.
And he's like, "Oh, I wonder what I should eat for dinner." And he pulls out some seaweed because he's a vegetarian.
Great. For dinner.
Oh, shit! You're right.
No. For dinner, he's having dinner.
For dinner,
he sleeps through the day.
I sleep.
He works nights. He works nights.
I work nights. Okay.
And as he reaches into the seaweed and he starts to who is that at the door? Ding dong, underwater doorbell, but it's me, Morgambador.
Oh.
I just thought I would come back to say happy birthday because I realized I didn't get you a gift. I never got you a gift, Morgambador. What kind of neighbor would I be? I didn't give you a gift.
The wave file's getting smaller.
It's getting tiny. I hope. Yeah.
Oe. Thank you. Oe.
This is good. This is good role reversal. Ryan always forgets the characters' names.
You are
good character acting.
You are so much more invested in this than I am. Oe looks over to the little sunken fish like fishbowl, diving bell, like diving suit guy. You know the one.
What are you fucking talking about?
I'm talking about like, you put it in a fishbowl.
Oh.
A little diving suit man.
Sure.
Yeah. He looks over to the little diving suit figurine and he's like, "Oh, I wonder who that could be." And
why did he direct that at a random diving suit guy?
Well, because
is it his doorbell?
No, it's just a little guy he has.
Like a friend?
No, not his friend. Like a
like what? Okay, never mind. It's me, Kevin Eastman, and I only care about goofs.
Yeah, and so he walks.
Going.
He walks over to the front door, which is of course the little like opening of the chest, and he opens it up, and he says, "Oh, hi, Morgambador."
Hi. And Morgambador, curled up in his eely body, has a hermit crab shell, like one of those spiral kind of shells.
Oh.
And it's quite big, and he says, "Here."
What's that?
It has a special surprise in it just for you for your birthday.
Oh, I wonder what the surprise could be.
Yeah, why don't you take it inside and find out?
Is the surprise that there's cake inside?
You'll see.
Well, is the surprise that there's maybe like a shiny pebble inside?
You'll see.
Is the surprise maybe that
Here, take it, and he gives it to him.
Oh my!
Bye! And he swims away, and he goes and takes shelter behind a rock, and he starts thinking to himself. He starts grinning his eely grin, and he thinks, "Ooh, surely Owie will fall for my Morgambador scheme, which is I know that Owie hates more than anything the smell of." Meat. Meat. Because he's a vegetarian.
True.
And I've hidden a whole bunch of fish and shrimp inside that shell, and so when he opens it, he will become disgusted. And he will be blinded by disgust, and that is when I will come in and strike, and I will eat his butt. I will eat his entire butt from left to right, like I just spit on Kevin's face. For those listening at home, Kevin has just slowly wiped my spit off his face. And I will eat his butt from left to right like reading or eating a cob of corn. Depending on how you eat a cob of corn. And then victory will be mine. My voice has changed very much because I'm hungry.
I wonder what could be inside. Knock, knock, knock. Owie knocks on the hermit crab shell, brings it over to the little diving suit guy, and is like, "What do you think's inside, friend?"
You said he wasn't a friend.
Changed.
Right.
It's improv, baby.
Yeah, it's improv, baby.
Knocks. Knock, knock, knock. Well, I guess there's only one way to figure out what's inside. And he lifts it over to one side, and he looks inside, and he starts crawling his way inside the hermit shell.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, he crawls his way.
Crawls inside.
Oh, it's really in there deep.
So wait, he's 2 feet tall. How big is this hermit crab shell? It's prehistoric times.
It's prehistoric.
Everything's bigger back
No,
then.
I just think he's small. I think he just keeps getting smaller.
He's shrinking?
Like he's shrinking. Like I feel like in my mind he's shrinking, in the scene he's not.
Okay.
But so you're right. He looks inside the hermit crab shell and he's like, "Oh, I wonder what could be inside here." And he sticks his face in it. And he's like, "Oh no, there's a ribeye steak in here." No, a ribeye fish steak. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm getting a little woozy now. And he drops it on the floor, but the spike of the hermit crab shell sinks into his flooring as he does a big spin around. Oh, falls right on top of it.
On top of the hermit crab shell?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just as he falls. This slinking sound of water moving. Morgombador arrives. But what's this? Morgombador's plan has gone awry, as where should he had accidentally fallen, but on the hermit crab shell itself, right on his butt.
Owi's butt
Owi's butt
is wedged into the hermit crab shell.
Yes.
And so, it's the stupidest plot convenience of all time. The Morgombador slithers through the window, and he goes, finally, I will feast. And he kind of tries to like wedge his eely body under Owi's legs to try and like. No, it's no use. He's stuck inside the shell. I'll have to make another plan. Curse you, Owi. Curse you and your hermit shell-sized and shaped rear. I'll be back. And he slithers out the window again.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. I could have sworn I felt a presence nearby.
Ding dong!
Oh. And he wanders over, unawares that his
his butt's still in the hermit shell. Great.
He opens the door. Who could that be?
Oh, it's me, your neighbor, Morgombador. I'm back.
Oh, hi, Morgombador. Thank you very much for the new pair of pants you got me.
I thought you would like it. Now, I just felt so guilty. I just decided to give you another present.
Oh, you didn't need to do that.
Well, I did, because I'm your neighbor and I'm your best friend.
Oh, well, that's so sweet.
Yeah, so I gave you this here. It's a really long piece of clear string with a hook on the end, and I don't know where the string goes.
Oh,
goodbye! And he swims away.
Wow. Now, would you look at that? He goes over to the diving suit guy. What a nice gift.
The string is still coming in through the door and like under into his house.
You know, there's a little bit of seaweed on the tip of this hook here, and it does look pretty tasty. But it would be rude of me to eat a gift that my friend gave me, so I'm going to put it where I put my favorite things, on the mantle with my sea urchin collection.
And Morgombador's watching through the window like a foot away. And he goes, curses! Oh, curses! I thought that Owi would not be able to resist the succulent taste of seaweed, his favorite snack, and that he would put the hook in his mouth, and that he would be dragged upwards into the beyond, as I've seen so many of my Ely brothers and sisters fall prey to before. But no matter. I shall give him a final gift. One final gift, surely. This one is foolproof. He will fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. And he swims away again.
Oh, look at the time, he says as he looks at a stopwatch that doesn't move anymore. It's time to go to work. And he grabs himself a small little clamshell.
Oh, nice.
And he puts in like a kelp sandwich.
Oh, that's cute.
He puts in like a little thing of goo to drink. He drinks goo.
Nondescript goo.
Yeah, he drinks nondescript goo.
Okay.
He puts in a photo of him and the
tiny diver guy.
Yeah, the tiny diver guy.
Cool.
And he closes it up and he says, "Okay, buddy, I'll see you later tonight." And as he leaves, you just hear a whoosh as the collection of sea urchins gets pulled out from his house and up to the great beyond. But sadly, Owi is too focused on going to work to notice.
Gets pulled out the window as he leaves. And he's on his way to work when...
Oh, I wonder what that was. Oh, there it is again.
It's me!
Oh, hi, Morgombador.
It's me, Mergombador.
How are you?
I'm doing so well. I'm very well fed. I'm not hungry in any way.
That's so nice.
Yes, it's nice for me too now. Just shut up! Just shut up! I have another gift for you. Because it's your birthday.
Yeah.
And because you're my best friend.
Oh.
And because I love you.
Oh, that's sweet.
I love you. Take this. Take this gift.
What is it?
He passes him a metal sphere with all these different little metal sort of spikes coming out of it, with a chain on it. And he says, be very careful with this one. I brought you a balloon. Your birthday present wouldn't be complete without a balloon, would it?
I'll show this to
This
all.
is the exact same plot device as Finding Nemo. Pretty
I'll
much.
show you all the. I'll show this to all the guys at work.
Yes, show it to all your
Really
friends
like
at
it.
work. And as soon as you have showed it to everybody, just let it go and it'll float up to the ceiling and then it'll stay there nice and safe until you're ready to take it home again.
That's so wonderful.
Yes.
All the folks at the plant will love this.
Yeah, the plant. Where do you work again?
I work in a coral reef. In a plant.
That was pretty good. Is coral a plant or an animal?
It's an animal.
Great.
No problem.
Okay. Okay, so you work at the plant. What do you do? What do you do there again?
Well, I talk to the plants, and I talk to the big plants that give the energy that the coral feeds on, and then the coral makes itself bigger so that fish can go inside it.
Oh, so like lots of people, lots of fish live in the coral, like whole communities kind of thing.
Totally.
Oh, like a large part of our local kind of ecosystem.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot how important your job is.
Well, it's not that important. There's a few other guys.
Well, don't be humble. Shut up. Listen. I just realized your balloon has a. You don't have to take it to work if you don't want to.
Oh, well then I'll go put it home.
Okay, perfect.
But before I go, I have something for you, Morgombador.
What?
And he opens up his clam case, and a little bubble pops out. And he reaches inside, and he says, I remember you saying that you were my best friend. And so I thought that why be the only one getting gifts? So I got you this little gift. I noticed that you got a lot of teeth, but you also appear to be missing a tooth. So I did my best and I whittled away, and here you go. It's a tooth made out of driftwood.
Oh. And Mergombador has he's holding it with his tongue, his long tongue, and he goes, oh, and it's a beautifully carved and sort of sanded, so it's nice and smooth and there's no splinters. It's like a perfect replica of his missing tooth that'll just fit nicely into where it used to be. And he goes, oh, and he puts it into his mouth and he says, oh, it fits really well. Thank you.
But what does Morgombador see? Not Owie. Owie's already gone. The footfalls that are in the sand that are slowly being drifted away by the water, they're heading toward his house.
Well, wait! And he starts swimming after them. Oh, he is.
I wonder who made this. U.S. Navy.
Sounds like a nice guy.
That's like a nice guy.
And he's walking towards. He's already moved a comical distance away. He's like 3 steps outside his house. and he's about to. Everything's moving in slow motion. Owie is the bubbles coming out of his mouth as he starts to step, and the balloon starts to get closer and closer to the door frame as it's about to enter the house. And Morgambador is swimming. He's swimming behind him as fast as he can, and he suddenly calls out, "Stop!"
Owie releases the balloon from its chain as it goes up to the threshold of the doorway, just like milli-inches from hitting the top, as a hand grabs it. It's the diving suit guy. Pulls it down, hands it back to Owie. Oh, thank you. And he always salutes the diving suit guy as he salutes back.
And he swims away.
And then he goes back to his position where he was before. Yeah?
Oh, I need the balloon back. There was a manufacturer's error. There was a recall on all the balloons.
By us Navy?
By us Navy, yeah. They put too much in it. So they need it back.
Wait a minute. You're just trying to make up for the fact that you got my birthday wrong. My birthday's tomorrow.
Oh!
Here you go.
And he hands the balloon back.
You can give that back to me tomorrow if you want. Or if you had a different gift.
Yeah! Maybe a different gift. Because after all, they put too much in
it.
Yeah.
Sure thing. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to trick me.
Oh! I would never try to trick you.
Aww.
Because you're my friend, right?
And I love you.
And I love you. Oops. And he lets the balloon go and it floats up away. Oh, shoot. I guess I'll never be able to get that back to you. That's okay. I don't mean to impose, but seeing as it's not your birthday anymore, I don't suppose I could maybe come inside. I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, you want to eat a little bit of the kelp I have?
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
if you're not a vegetarian, I mean, I could take you over to the meat market and get you some meat.
Wait. Actually, could you take off your pants?
Sure. Bonk. But I don't know why you'd want me to do that.
Well, I'll explain it when we're inside.
Okay. And
he puts his arm over Morgambador's eely shoulders, and the two new friends...
Oh. I wonder what happened there.
Well, it's like I told you. They put too much in it.
Wait, that was the balloon you gave me?
No, let's go inside.
Okay.
And we zoom out away from the little coral house, out into the kelp forest, up until we go up just above the water, and we hear the lapping of the waves, and it's sunset.
And then we hear, man down, man down, no.
We hear somebody drowning?
It hit a boat.
Oh. Continuity. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Thank you for listening, but in the spirit of that story, I feel like I don't want to lie anymore.
Uh-huh. That was the real moral of the story, is you shouldn't lie.
What's the moral?
Thank you, Ryan. The moral of the story is that you shouldn't lie to people that are close to you.
Yeah.
You should always try to be truthful, even when it's hard.
Or hilarious.
Or hilarious. Any notes? Anything you like or didn't like?
Well, I think that like something that I worry that I didn't do is I didn't establish like enough of the scenery. I feel like I over-establish scenery usually, but today I felt like I didn't establish very much.
Well, in terms of like the surrounding like landscape.
Yeah, because you were confused. You were like, "Why is there a diving guy over there?" And like, how?
Oh, I
does that
see.
work?
I see. I guess we could have.
I don't want to confuse you.
Okay, I had an image in my head of what it could have looked like, but yeah, I guess that's a good note. Is we can always be more specific in the description of things in this audio medium. I actually enjoyed as Kevin Eastman, who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed consciously putting a bit more effort into like being a little silly and having a bit more fun.
Yeah.
I didn't think it went completely off the rails.
I really liked being the straight person.
Yeah.
Because I feel like usually in our dynamic, it's like I am usually like a sick freak.
Yeah.
Like I'm usually
You're usually some kind of horrible goblin man.
Yeah. Or strange over the top character, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But very rarely am I just like kind of a regular guy. And even Owie was like a little bit like silly. You know, he talked to his surrounding area, and he's kind of let everything slide past him. But I think he was more like, I feel like he was a lot of fun to be. And like it was a nice change from being super over the top.
You are right.
Yeah.
Are you dying? Are you actually dying?
My lungs are collapsing.
Oh dear. Well, in that case, we should wrap things up. So thank you for listening, everybody. We haven't really done this before, but like, if you were enjoying listening to the show, if you're a person who listens consistently, like, thanks for listening, and
Thank you genuinely.
Yeah.
It's a fun time to make these, and we hope that you had a really fun time listening.
Yeah, and not to be a horrible shill, but
go ahead.
If you enjoy this show this silly little show that we make, you know, you can like share it or
share it
post
around.
about it or like leave us a review,
comment, subscribe,
and ring the bell, and you know. Let us know if you liked it.
I don't think we post these to YouTube.
No, we don't.
Yeah. But yeah, like share it around. You know.
Yeah.
Give someone a goof.
Yeah, and give me, Kevin Eastman, a kiss.
I, Ryan Keneal, will have to decline, as I am happily married.
That is true.
Yeah.
At least I would know it was true if I was Ryan.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yes.
And as always,
be safe. Be lovely. And goodbye.
we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.